in these particular certifications. So these things we will be prior to the session we will be discussing on, right? And let's move on. And one more thing before we start, so we'll make this session kind of a interactive session, because not like the other sessions, we have allowed you all the switch on your mics. You all can unmute your mics and ask any questions if you all have. And so we'll make this session more interactive, and to be with, like, try to get something from this, right? And basically today, this session, basically, I know, like, most of the people in here, maybe if you all can put a thumbs up there who will be working in the industry, and who like kind of already in the industry people are there in the session.
Or any pressures, you can
Students and all.
raise your
Yeah.
hands or chat. Be fine. You can react on the teams if you want. You have people are typing. Great.
Okay, good, good. uh right. So I think others also can put the
In the chat, yeah.
messages and not everything. Yeah, yeah. So basically, so we will be giving kind of a brief about these areas, cloud technologies and upcoming technologies as well, and what sort of certifications you all can do to get certified in that area, and what sort of practicals and hands-on areas you all can build, right? And what you all can gain from this is the entire Microsoft certification roadmap, as well as your how y'all can choose this career path on Microsoft, right? Especially coming with this cloud technologies, and not only for the IT professionals. This is more suited for the students and beginners as well, right? So people who start from the beginning will end up with the expert or a specialist in these areas, right? So because from the we don't have any born talents in this IT industry, right? So from the beginning we have to learn hard, and those things we have to practice and come up with experts, right? So, and y'all can ask any questions. So we can answer your questions as well if y'all have anything. And as I mentioned previously, students, IT professionals, all the ones can uh, join to this session without any barriers, right? And the final outcome will be basically y'all can get a clear roadmap about what sort of learning track or a learning area we should start from coming into this cloud technology. And for the people who are already in this industry, they can optimize, or they can fill up their skills and polish their skills and make more certifications, get certified, and make their career path more bright and more success, right? And with their all the benefits. So actually, this is overall we are going to talk about, and additionally, coming to this, we will be discussing about this TechCloudX Academy, right? So it's kind of a vast area we have to discuss, because we have a long plan to go with, because uh, much more things to discuss. So we'll talk to them on these slides, and we are planning to have some certification programs also in upcoming month. So we'll discuss those things as well. And so let me move on to give some heads up on the speakers on this session today. So give a kind of a intro, right? So Chanuka, so over to you. So you can tell your self about to the people.
Yep. Yeah. Thank you, Tisara. Thank you. Hi, good evening, everyone. So, yeah, it's great to be here with you today. So, myself, I'm Shanuka, a cloud solution architect with over 9+ years of experience working across Sri Lanka and Middle East regions. So, you know, uh, basically, I'm doing in my journey. So I'm helping organization design, implement, and optimize cloud solutions that solves real business challenges. I actually started my career from a strong technical system background, working hands-on with infrastructure, servers, and architecture. Therefore, before moving into cloud, so when I talk about cloud, I don't just speak from a theoretical perspective. So I speak from a real practical experience of how systems work behind the scene. All right. So as I hope Tisara, my colleague Tisara explained very well what we going to be on this session and how you will gain knowledge and the as he mentioned certificate roadmap and your career building aspect. So everything we will be covering in this session. So this is what me myself. So I hope everyone will enjoy the session. And yep, we will do like a podcast as a podcast session. So the primarily we will running this session as English, but you can we are ready to deliver this session in several models like language. So if you want like anytime you can interrupt us and unmute yourself and raise your questions, raise your challenges. We will be happy to answer you. All right, sir. Over to you.
Okay, thanks a lot, Shanuka. So let me move on to the next slide. So basically, about myself, I'm Tisara Pereira. So uh, I also started my journey coming with Microsoft technologies, basically with Windows Server Management, and then come to these cloud technologies. And basically, I'm working for a UK based company and as a senior cloud architect and basically working for their engineering team, global team. So I usually work to manage around 160 countries now. And as a security consultant as well, I will be working for their global stock operations as well. And around around 11 plus years, I have overall experience on IT industry and around 6 years of experience as a Microsoft certified trainer as well. And basically, my expertise areas are basically going with Microsoft Azure full stack and basically the cloud security part as well. And in Sri Lanka, also, I have worked for multiple organizations helping to make their digital transformation journey success, right? And okay, so this is somewhat about me. So I think most of the ones maybe know about me as well. And let's move on, right? So basically, today our main topic, right? So why this cloud has become the future, right? So I think I don't want to explain about the history of this cloud and cloud computing and what sort of area, right? Because I know there are students, beginners, and IT professionals as well. So most of the ones know these days that now the technologies are very smart and AI and these particular new technologies are grabbing all the things, right? So with this, most of the organizations are nowadays they are trying to adapt with these cloud technologies, right? So basically, earlier days when we come to this rapid change of this industrial evolution and all, the technology also has been changed, right? So with that journey, this all the concepts are changed now, right? Even maybe you all know about this artificial intelligence and generative AI, agentic AI, those stuff as well, right? So maybe you all know nowadays for the AI they have a religion as well, right? So likewise, it's expanding in more. In this moment also, it's changing, right? So and there's a high demand for these organizations to adapt these technologies, right? So to adapt these technologies, they seek for engineers, people who are knowledgeable of this particular areas, right? So that's the main key area we are going to discuss. So I know in Sri Lanka there's a huge gap where we have to fill up the correctly to track on these cloud technologies, right? So I think we will be helping as an academy. We are trying to do that job for the people who are willing to learn and work hard, right? So, and the other thing is the demand on this Azure and Microsoft skills and all certifications, technology areas, because there's a, I know like in in the world, if we take most of the organizations, they are using these Windows as an operating system. They use Windows, right? Open source also there, Linux and all are there, but most of the user friendly people are using these Windows and all. So with that, they have adapted to these technologies. Like let's say if we take a university, if the university students are using these Outlook, Word, Excel, they when they come out from the university they also go for these things, not for the open source technologies. So there's a high demand built in the particular area, right? So for these things the organizations also, if we are certified in those areas, they will try to hire us and get the jobs done. So for those things they will pay more higher salaries as well. And another growing area nowadays is this particular the security and the AI domains. So in, I don't know, in next 5 years time, I don't know what will happen with this IT sector because it's expanding, right? So, but don't keep any doubts because if we are adapt with the technology and we are in up to date with these technologies, I think we are safe, right? Because there's a great opportunities are coming on with this security and AI domains as well. But before going for these areas, we have to know about these fundamental areas and the basement. Like, let's say if you are going to build a house, you should have a good basement. Like if I take tell it in සිංහල, like අපි ගෙයක් හදන්න යනවා නම් ඒකට හරියට බේස්මන්ට් එකක් තියෙන්න ඕන. නැත්නම් අපේ බේස්මන්ට් එක හරියට නැත්තම් අපිට ඒ බේස්මන්ට් එකේ අපිට ගෙයක් හදන්න බෑ. ඒක ලොකු කාලයක් රැඳෙන්නේ නැහැ. So if we know want to go a long journey, so we should have a good basement, right? So that has to be like, we have to have a good track on that. Then we can put all the buildings on top of that basement, right? So other thing is the global market for these jobs, right? So if you all went for these job sites and see, they are very huge, high paid salaries are giving. Not in Sri Lankan currency. Most of the jobs they are offering with foreign currencies. So they are willing to take these good engineers, architects, consultants for high paid salaries for their uh, particular organizations to make their organizations more uh, worth, right? So actually, these are some practical things which me and Shanuka prepared. Like why this cloud will be the future, because these are coming in the track nowadays. Also, these some areas are already in track, but some most of the things are on the way as well. So as students, IT professionals and beginners, we have to make sure that we are going to adapt with these things. Otherwise, the common trend these days, AI is going to replace our jobs. No, that will not happen unless we are being adapt and up to date, right? So the next question will be, most of the people have, after coming into that, okay, if we are going with cloud, then we have another problem. What technologies we are going to choose, and what are these are the real uh, challenges I think most of the, not only students, all the ones will face. Even me and Shanuko also faced this same situation long time back. So,
Exactly.
so because the like I have to tell this thing as well, Shanuka, because when we discuss about this
Definitely.
particular TechCloudX Academy, also this is also not a one day
Of
build
course.
organization, because this has been taken up to around 3 to 4 years back. Because when I met firstly Shanuka, we had the discussion like we just need to help all the people to be in the correct path and learn the correct things and make their path more success. That
Exactly. Yeah.
was our main
Motive of this.
intention to be
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly.
exactly, because I think we'll come to these things in the next slides. Basically, like in this particular challenges, right? So when we take the nowadays the market, it has been changing. Like various technologies are there, various competitors are there, right? So as a person who is coming to this area, they will try to get confused which technology I'm going to choose. Like I know, like after your academics and all, you will be trying to go for a job. But most of the organizations, they try to see how your professional qualifications are there, right? So like industry standard certifications, if you all have done, because let's say if you are going to work with a particular vendor, if you are certified in that area, then they will take it as an added advantage, because if they have certified engineers, they will be in compliance side also. It will be another area, and if you are a certified person, then they will take you as a high paid person as well, right, for our organization. So first of all, I have to tell you, you all have to select the correct path, and you all have to have a particular target as well in next 2 to 5 years where you all are going to be, right? Keep a track, keep a target. For that, work hard. So that's you all have to do. Like so, for that first problem you all are getting is which technology you are going to choose, right? We will be giving the answer for that in the coming slides. And if you all have any confusions, let's say if you all select one particular technology area, what sort of certifications we are going to do, then you all come into a confusion like, okay, where I should start this, which from which area. So like I have seen the practical things when we come to these universities and some uh, academic side, like we are going to do a degree and then we trying to go for a job and all. But when we are doing the professional certifications, we have to select what sort of skills we have, how we can develop them, and how we can optimize them to make our career path or our job, or seeking for a, if I'm seeking for a job, then how we can get the job easily and get hired, right? So these things will come with these professional certifications, right? So other thing is if we doesn't have a clear roadmap, right? So this our life or our journey is a roadmap, right? So we should have a path, otherwise we cannot do it. And the other most thing is a learning without a direction, right? So everyone can do the certifications, right? But it won't be end up with the piece of paper, right? So it has to be beyond that, because when you go for a job, right? So then you will face off working in that area, right? So you should have a practical knowledge. Maybe nowadays I know like most of the ones tell no, we have AIs and all, we can get the things. But to get the things from AI is also you should have to have idea, right? The- tell it as prompt engineering, right? So you should have a knowledge to get the correct things from these tools as well, right? So for that, you should have a clear, correct learning path, right? So for that, I think as TechCloudX, we can help you all because we have a
Yep.
good plan to each and every student who are getting our programs. We are trying to give our best help to make their success. So don't keep a doubt on that. So let's move on to the next slide. So if you all have any doubts,
Yeah,
questions,
if you
just
have any
raise.
queries, you can raise to the raise on the chat or raise your hands, where we can support you spotly. So yeah, as Tisara mentioned in a nutshell, so this is not just points from a chat GPT or somewhere else. So the this we both collaborate and we both find out the identical challenges in the industry. So when it's come to certification, when it's come to career choosing, or uh, you know the idea what is behind the certificate, what needs to be done. So those things we both are researched, and we bring it to the in a single slide. So these are very important things. Yes, upcoming slides, as he mentioned, so we will cover one by one what you have to do, what you have to choose. So these are the matters. So yep, I hope everyone clear on the slide, and hopefully you will have those challenges also. You know, yep,
Yeah,
great.
yeah. So Shanuka, so over to you. So you can go in this Microsoft Cloud ecosystem area more deep.
Yeah,
And
sure.
yeah.
All right. Thank you, Tisar, again. So, yep, when it's come to Microsoft Cloud ecosystem, it is, really it is uh, drastically they are developing on solution based, on a document based, and in terms of everything, Microsoft is revamping things, like I can say, like a day by day. So, we found, we need to give a clear, cut and clear path to our students, or, we need to make them easy to choose their path, where we bring the points to here, points here. So you can see, when it's come to Microsoft Cloud ecosystem, they have different vertical of solutions or products, where we will covering today. So when it's come to Azure infrastructure is something that's different than the other services you can where you can see the slide. So infrastructure, we will cover end-to-end infrastructure. What is Azure infrastructure, what all are involving when it's come to infrastructure. So the same, like M365. M365 is the most powerful productivity and collaboration platform, and where across the world, like I can say 95 percentage, most of the enterprise and SME organizations are utilizing M365, where Microsoft very strong in terms of productivity, in terms of security and compliance. Okay, so where we will covering those who want to grow their journey with M365 productivity, or M365, or Intune. There are, it's M3, under M365 is falling under many things, so we will cover by doing breakdowns. Again, the security, threat protection, and let's say when it's come to security, it's a major challenge in when we implementing cloud, just not implementing things on a cloud. So we need to make sure security first. Security fixed architectures always we need to think, as Tisara mentioned in the previous slides, the basement, how we will planning the basement, the same thing, say similarly we will planning the landing zones in cloud, how it should be, how it will be. So yeah, security is very most important thing. So you can choose that security domain. Yes, there is a path, there is a roadmap to go on the security side, especially as well as DevOps, very hot topic. So DevOps is not just like earlier software engineers. Things get modernized and automate, and very reliable and operational excellence. I can say a lot of things when it's come to DevOps. So yes, all are interesting to learn DevOps. This is the right place. We are we have experts to do DevOps labs and real world scenario how the
Yeah, not
automations
only that,
works.
Shanuka, these days most of the ones are
Exactly.
trending topic. Like most of the ones are trying to become DevOps area. But uh,
Exactly.
before coming to that, I think there are some other areas they have to learn, right? Because like not only learning the DevOps part, because before coming to the DevOps, they should know the basics, how it works, and what are the things we can do with that, and how we can automate these things, right? And
Exactly.
like in future, the infrastructure part is also handled by this DevOps, right? So like the CI,
Exactly.
CD, like developers who will be doing the continuous integration part, and the engineers who build these infrastructures and services will be coming under continuous deployment. So this will come into a merge
Hot topic. Yeah, I can.
roles. Yes, exactly.
Great.
So I know like most of the ones are like to become these DevOps engineers, consultants and all. But before coming to that, like we should tell them how they can achieve these things. Like if they go to the
True.
market with all of these things, then they will be more easily they can get hired and get the more high paid salaries as well. Because this area is covering a lot, not only
Lot
the
more. Lot more. Yeah.
infrastructure, now it's coming with security as well. So we'll talk to them in the next slides, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. So yeah, what I'm saying, Tisara. So thank for the your heads up, and yeah, DevOps. Again, we will talk in separate slides and sessions. Uh, Again, my last point, the data and AI. This is something like strange and weird what we are seeing in the uh, industries. So how big why there are a lot of job layoffs are going on, and how it happened, why it's and why we are behind the AI technology. So how we will catch them, and how we continue our career without impacting on any layoffs. So we are here to support on end to end, not only just certification, not only just on learning stuff and or cracking the certificate. So we will support you from a 360 degree. So we will cover everything, entire things, so from a basic to next level. Yep. Yep, Tisara, you can move on the
Yeah.
next slides.
Okay.
I hope everyone
So
clear on the slides, or anything you can again feel free to raise your hands.
okay. Thanks, Shanuka. So
Okay.
basically, first of all, we'll try to identify how the Microsoft has designed this certification, right? Because they have mm, more pillars which they have categorized into, right? So with that, they
Exactly.
have given separate certifications to that. Because first of all, I have to tell Microsoft has designed these certifications because when you go for a I think in most of the Sri Lankan companies also nowadays they are seeking for these professional certifications because they have to be certified in that particular area because of these compliances and all. But when we go to foreign companies, they usually see whether you have the knowledge and you have certified in that area. So then only you will
Correct.
get the chance to work, right? So believe me, like when I was also going for, I think Shanuk also same. So me also, me myself and Shanuk also going to work for foreign countries, right? Nowadays, so in
Exactly.
there
Yeah.
it's a compliance issue. If we are not certified in that area, we are not eligible to work because
Correct.
it's as an organizational level it's a compliance issue, and as an individual, if you are working for that particular company, if you are not certified in that area, we are not eligible to work in that area. Like we are not getting the even we are not getting the access to reach to that particular services even. So
Yes.
that level
True.
now it has been came because with this much more expansion, right? So with that, like 85% of these uh, employers, like organizations, now trying to get these certified individuals or people for these organizations, right? So there's a
Correct.
high demand, right? So think of from this particular square box, like in the out of that, out of the box, there are much more opportunities now if you are like correctly certified, right? So I'm not telling like if you get the certification, I know like various methods are to get the certifications, right? But
Yep.
I'm telling if you have the correct knowledge for that, if you are giving a reasonable uh, value to your certification, then you should have to have that practical knowledge as well, right? So don't stuck into a piece of paper, right? Because you can get the certifications in various easy methods, but don't go for easy methods. Do do the work very hard, learn things, adapt with, maintain that. I know like in the I have seen on most of the foreigners are there, they try to get certified and they are not going to practice it. They will just stay in that particular area, but after 5 years, 2 years, 10 years, they stay in the same area. But when it's come to this uh, Asian countries, they try to adapt these technologies. They try to learn. I know in Sri Lankan people, they love to learn and get these technologies, right? So
Yeah, that's true.
be with that path. Then you all get more opportunities.
Because continuous
So
learning is something very important to career.
uh,
I mean, especially cloud and this modern careers. Because once you are back 1 week on the document or technology, yes, to be frank, you will be some area will be grayed out for you. So we are facing every day, because today we are seeing something on document perspective, tomorrow it's changed on the production. So this is the reality which we need to understand.
yes.
Yep.
So like let's
Yeah.
say like to add into that point actually Shanuka, like the we have to be very clear on our path in the first starting the session. As I told, everyone should have a track or a aim, like
Yeah.
in next 2 years or 5 years, where
Who
should
they are.
I have to be?
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. So then if you are working for that, don't take any of the other comments or anything. Work on that path, keep a target and work hard, then you all can reach to that particular area. Then you all can listen to the other people what they are saying, right?
Exactly.
Like because if you are interested in an area, do that area. Don't go for like if your friend is doing that particular area, you also going to do and going to do the same thing. Don't do it. If you are
Yep.
interested and you have the knowledge in that area, do that. Because
your
otherwise
your
if you are
confidence, yeah. Your confidence is
Exactly.
matters to achieve things. So if someone doing a DevOps, you also want to do a DevOps, it won't happen sometime. So your expertise something, networking or security perspective, so which you have to focus more than the this, because as I mentioned, this the portfolio is a very huge, and the job demand also, they created that demand. So yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So when it's come to this particular the certification paths, like I have taken some major pillars on Microsoft certification, right? So we have in TechCloudX Academy, we are planning to, in this year, we are planning to do these major pillars. So to keep our students in a one track, because we have a because after the certifications we are not going to uh, give the certificates and let's finish your journey and go with TechCloudX. We are not going to treat like that way for our students, because we are going to interact with them one to one and ask for their future beings, where their targets are going to be, because we are going to help them to achieve. And even I think it's, I'm not sure, Shanuka, we are going to tell that we'll keep it as a surprise,
Yeah.
right? So because I think
Exactly.
it's coming in upcoming years, so we'll keep it as a secret or a surprise for the students. So
Exactly.
uh, so basically we have this infrastructure layer which is coming under Azure, right? So we will be having some certifications where Microsoft has designed. So we are going to keep those certifications as well, which is starting from fundamentals to expert levels. We have categorized these certifications. So from there, we will be starting some first certifications as well in up next month. So we'll come
Coming
to
month,
them.
yeah.
Yes, and next the security, right? So security is also a important area, right? So people who are interested in security, my suggestion is to learn about the infrastructure as well, because if you know about the infrastructure, then it's easy for you to manage the security, right? It's a
Yes, that
small
is true.
tip, because I know like people who have done these certifications on security and all, they mostly do these as if you are starting the security, it's a main thing to know about these programming languages as well, right?
Correct.
Then if you know about the infrastructure networking, so that's also a major area. And nowadays it's coming to this cloud and all, I think it's vast area to study, right? So
Yeah.
basically if you are put the correct basement, I think that's you're in the track. So security, I think we have a high demand these days as well, because with this AIs and all, security is also grabbed with these automations with AI and all. But you have much more opportunities for the security, because even to protect these AIs also you need security, right? So it will come in uh, future, because most of the attacks are nowadays the, if you see for any threat map nowadays, there are attacks for these AIs as well, even AI bots and all, there are attacks. So to
Yep.
prevent from these, there should be people, right? Because AI cannot protect a AI, uh, because maybe it will come in future, but at the moment there's no any tool or
Yep.
something to protect 100%, right? So there are tools, right? But
True.
to operate those tools, there should be proper peoples, like, so engineers has to be there, right? So
Well certified
uh
engineers, we can say. Yeah.
exactly. So if you learn these two areas, then you all can come to these DevOps, DevSecOps, right? So this area is kind of a trending these days, how the developers and the operational teams are mixed together. I think anyone knows how this DevOps has been created? the concept of this,
Yeah,
because
raise
otherwise
your
if you are
hands.
becoming a
Yeah,
DevOps engineer, if you doesn't know what is
no.
this concept, how it has built and all, I think
Why
like
software engineers replaced to DevOps, or how the
yes,
legacy transitioning to a DevOps. So any story
yes,
or any idea, please raise your hands. So this is not mandatory, so we will support you to all the way
yeah,
to achieve those. But we just want your interactions to the session also. Then I think this will be more interest.
exactly. So like earlier the developers are there and the operational teams are there, like the infrastructure team, network team, and the supporting teams and all are there, like to
Great.
put a output of a current project, right? So all these teams are going to interact, right? So nowadays those concepts has been changed and build it into a one particular concept called DevOps, developing the operational infrastructure, the developments, all are going to be in a one software defined life cycle, right? So it's came with this DevOps plus operations come to this SDLC model, right? So that's the concept behind this, right? So with this, nowadays it came with the security as well. Now it's built with DevSecOps, development, security, and operations all are mixed together, right?
Yep.
And another trending topic is tech ops also going on, right? So technical operations and all. So these are some upcoming job opportunities as well. Like earlier, it was infrastructure engineers and all. Nowadays, this trend has been outdated. Now it's coming with
Completely
this.
changed. Yeah.
Yes, now it's coming with DevOps, Tech, TechOps, and DevTechOps, and those job roles are coming on with the enhancement of these cloud technologies, right?
Yeah. Which is
And
modernized. Yeah.
exactly, yes. So even like if you can use a AI tool to build an application in 1 to 2 minutes, right? But in a enterprise level, you all cannot build applications putting it to AI, right? So it has to have a kind of a process model, right? We called it as a sprint, right? So it has
Mhm.
to be there. There should be a project management life cycle, how the project starting to the outcome of the project. There should be a proper way, right? So believe me, even some organizations, they don't do these changes, right? Change management is not doing by the portals or anything. They do these things based on these automation tools, CI/CD tools, right? So that
Correct.
level it has been built now. The infrastructures and even the security has been like most of the security tools are now integrated with AI, right? So technology is like if you sleep today, when you are wake up on tomorrow, the technology will change,
Yep.
right? In this moment also, it's keep on changing, right? So if you are starting the journey now, so you have to work hard. Like
Definitely.
අර අපේ වචනෙන් කිව්වොත් බොක්කෙන්ම වැඩ කරන්න ඕන. නැත්තම්
Anyway,
නම් බෑ. ඒ කියන්නේ
yes,
ඒක
it's true.
කරන්නම ඕනේ. ඒ කියන්නේ අපි කරන තරමට අපිට අවුට්පුට් එකක් එනවා. නැත්තම් නම් බෑ.
Uh, sure. So
ඒ කියන්නේ
the this is
yeah,
something challenge. You have to accept it.
exactly.
Yeah.
Challenge, you have to build your challenge with you, not others. අර
Yes. True.
එහා ගෙදර එකා ඇෂුව කරනවා කියලා අපි ඇෂුව කරලා හරියන්නේ නැහැ.
Great.
You have to be your path, you have a target, you have to work on that. That's the message,
Yes.
right?
And enjoy
So
and enjoy what you going to do. That is
exactly.
most important, because you in the future you have to work on under pressure. So at that time you shouldn't regret this. I mean, at that time, so you should more friendly with your career or your path.
Yeah, and always take risk.
Yep.
If you are taking a risk, then you will be learn things, you will achieve more. If you are not going to take risk, you will be framed to a one particular area. That's the that's the reality
Message.
actually.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Reality actually. Yes. Uh, yeah. Over to you, Shanuka. Like the 365 area, you are loving area, so you can explain about that. So
Yeah, yeah. So thank you, Desira. So you covered most of the things. So again, in 365, yeah, it's one of my domain which I'm working on. So believe me, so M365 is not just office or email service. It is very huge, fundamental for cybersecurity. I can say you can start from a collaboration, and then it covers lot and lot more things on M365, which we have classified as courses, I mean, or certifications we will be covering on upcoming our classes or our courses. Yep. So I hope nowadays people are saying Intune. There is no more Active Directory. Legacy Active Directory. Yes, everything replaced by M365. So which we will be deep dive in upcoming sessions. Yep.
yeah, like we have some certification programs as well, going to start on these areas as well, and not only that, the device management as well, right? In tune part also we are going to plan, right, Shanaga?
Exactly. Exactly.
So
Exactly.
yeah, because it's also a trending area nowadays, like how to manage the devices. Like when we
Yeah.
take an enterprise environment, it has thousands of
See,
devices, right?
you can
So
zero touch deployments are going on. So it's
exactly,
something like
exactly.
very interesting. So how we learn that? Because when the company gave a laptop to us, we just plug into the network. That's it. Everything will
Yes,
be
yes.
deployed as
I think
autopilot. So where we
yeah, like
impressed.
yeah, I think you can remember like we use these WDS servers, Windows
Like,
deployment servers, those
yeah, yeah,
days to patch these operating systems on servers. So how hard those days, right? So
yeah.
nowadays we
It's
can
very
use
complicated
autopilot
and
and yeah.
correct, correct,
So it's changing, keep on changing. So only thing is we have to be very adaptability actually we have to be there, and the risk we have to
correct.
take risks, challenges.
Yeah,
So with this particular tracks areas we are going to cover in TechCloudX. So it basically gives you kind of these cloud job paths, career paths, where if you come with Azure and all the infrastructure, those areas, you have this Azure administrator engineer. When you come to expert level, the solution architects, because it's more of a expertise area where solution architect, specialist, those roles. And when it's come to the security, also security analysts are there, where people who analyze these uh, attacks and the threat intelligence part, and threat protection also doing by these analyst parts nowadays, because these analysts has been nowadays on modern socks. They have the first level supports, they have replaced with AIs nowadays, but there's an opportunity for analysis with advanced level as well. And stock engineers are there, consultants, architects. These opportunities are there, like in Sri Lanka as well as in foreign market as well. High demand is there, and for the DevOps area as well. So if you are interested in DevOps, you can go for them, right? So DevOps engineers, consultants.
correct,
So not only that, even most of the people think the O365 or the Microsoft 365 area is now not going to be replaced with these AIs and all these engineers will go on. No, it it cannot be 100% replaced from a AI, because to manage these users and devices or any other services, productive and collaborative services, there should be a person, right? Because it's end of the day, it's a tool, right? So there should be a way for a person or a like
Yep.
a physical human has to be there, right? So
Yeah, human
I
presence should be, yeah.
yes, so
Ex-
in that case it won't be like
affect
kind of
affect your
affect the,
job.
yeah, but it will deviate up to something some level, but it won't be like affect for the job. Like
You're right,
some of the
exactly.
parts will be automated from these AI tools and all, but if it is automating means you also keep on learning, right? So if it is automated means you have to learn on that area, right? If you doesn't learn means you will be getting outdated, not the tool,
Correct.
right? So, and the other areas are some manager levels are coming on in the top management level roles are nowadays in the trend for these cloud technology managers,
Like we
directors.
can say like a
So
C level, yeah. The
C
company
level,
C
yes,
level. Like,
exactly, exactly. So the board level people are coming on to this area because it's kind of a, I think a long time back there were data center managers and those roles are there, but nowadays these data centers and all are being to change. So with that now these roles are coming under in the trend. So in most of
correct,
the countries there are managers and directors already in the organizations.
correct.
So
And the I'm adding one point, Tasara. So here,
yeah,
think like imagine like how job going to replace, because since they are legacy IT managers, legacy or data center managers can't survive in upcoming years, because technology changed mean what they have to adopt to the technology, either they have to leave the job. So where the layoffs are going on, so we need to identify how we impact on the layoffs. So these are these matters. So you are in the domain, yes, of course you have to jump in every trending technologies. So this is very important, where we will guide you through out, because we were me and sir come through that process, because we were in system engineer. He was very good at system and network. So I'm system side, yes, and then we transition things. So these this is how we so far we came into cloud journey. So we wish you all can achieve the same, and that is what we need, right, sir? So this is what
yeah,
we are trying
exactly,
to achieve here. Yeah,
exactly.
go on. Yeah,
So yeah, so as the next part is this particular TechCloudX Academy, like particular word, the academy we actually put because of its when we publish it as a organization, we need to have kind of a professional name and all. But end of the day, we have this particular learning academy to build the professionals, students. Not we want to tell this even the students, the fresh beginners and all has to become like when they learn with us, they has to be experts. End of the day, they have to be expert in that particular area, right? So let's say like when we take our school days, I know like most of you all have done this ICT and all, right? So the ICT teachers know about uh, programming, networking, security, and all the areas, right? But I'm telling like for their curriculum, they have to know, right? But when we come to this area in the industry, I think now the job roles are going to be based on the functional levels, right? So particular area defined job roles are being in the job market now. So as TechCloudX Academy, we need to build that energy from the students, all our
yep,
students. So we need to build that energy from your, because as a learning academy, we can give our best support for you all to learn things. Maybe like we also think like if you all are coming with up new things, then all the ones will know about these technologies. So we also can learn those things. Like it's kind of a collaborative academy
synergetic, yeah,
actually.
correct.
Exactly. Like the we to build it as a flat structure, right? So the like like let's say if I'm the instructor, I'm going to teach you all, then you all are the students, you all have to learn the things and go. No, that will never end up with,
Yeah, that
right?
wouldn't
So
be
yeah, exactly, because everyone should work hard. Like let's say if you are starting a class with TechCloudX, as the instructors, they also, like, we are going to bring good instructors in future for these areas, right? So we are planning to we are going to tell them also, they also have to prepare for these classes, right? And come to these classes and teach the whatever the industry experiences, how the students, if you're a student going out of this TechCloudX Academy, they should have a good confidence to work in an environment, any environment. They have to take those challenges without any fear. So that was our main um, vision, is to for our students to give, our main output is that, because not only like students to be specify for a particular certificate, rather going for a certificate, they should have hands-on experience and update with that, and even they should have their mindsets, right? So everything will control by our minds, so we
yep,
should have to have our mindset clear, right? So that was our empowering message as TechCloudX Academy we need to give y'all.
correct.
So
So we are not just keeping you limit with the certificate. We are giving some hands-on and real world scenarios to deploy on your labs. So this is what
exactly,
again one of the message we need to deliver to you.
yes,
So
we are not going to give the ready-made labs. In some certifications we have to give with the ready-made labs, but most of the labs we both has prepared those labs.
correct,
So we have worked on these labs and tested most of the things. Uh, a long time back, we have done these experiments, the researchers on these areas, and from them we have built these things. We are going to give it to you all as well, to learn things, to prepare these scenarios. Maybe if you all are coming with this expert level certifications, we are going to work with you all, and with our experiences we are going to build these architecture solutions with you all, because not like uh, uh, week or two the certifications will be end up, because we have customized these uh, areas modules specific to this industry, right?
correct,
Because you all have to get the hands-on, like hands-on means hands-on, right? So that we are planning to give it to you all, and make it more confident, right? So
correct.
firstly, like in this year, we are going to plan for these Microsoft certification. So we'll show up y'all, and we are trying to do this Google platform certifications, GCP, AWS, and some cybersecurity certifications also in upcoming year. Probably, Shanuka, you will be starting the Google GCP certifications this year, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hopefully.
So, Shanuka is I have to tell that as well. He's a GCP certified architect as well. So for Qatar region, right?
Yeah, great.
Okay. So yeah, for Qatar. So
Qatar and yeah,
he is
Qatar and
working.
I mean Middle East.
Yeah,
Yeah, cross.
Middle East, right? So yeah, and some cybersecurity certifications as well, like customized certifications where we get the experience from the industry. We are going to build some customized certifications as well, and special cloud networking certifications as well, and some of the industry focused professional certifications, like for infrastructure as a code. And because when we go for these infrastructure and code, like there are multiple vendors are there, but we
Correct,
are going to focus some particular area which is more focused for your industry to
correct.
work
Not
with these
not
tools.
not only for the vendor, like what people
Exactly.
industry is using. So
Yes.
we focus that.
If
Yeah,
you all know the yes, if you'll know the core area of this, you all can do the vendor certifications as well, right? So we are guiding you all in that path as well, and we are going to have some workshops, certification boot camps to combine with recap, right? So
Yeah.
like let's say covering up two pillars into a one boot camp, and we are doing some sort of programs also we are planning to do, because
Great.
like we also getting some opportunities in the foreign market as well. So for that, we are going to prepare our students for them as well. So we have to tell that message as well.
Great.
So projects we are planning, if we get good students from our certifications, we are planning to put them in real projects as well. So to learn and get those experiences as well. So
Yeah,
we are
there is
not
a
going to
real
promise that. Yes,
correct.
exactly. We are not going to promise it 100%, but if we get the opportunity, if we have good resources, we are going to put them into those projects as well. We are in support of them and
Correct.
paying them. They get the experience and they will get paid for that as well. So,
Yeah.
and I'm not going to tell about our mission and vision. I think our energetic word is cloud minds. We
Correct.
have to build our mindset and build a digitally transformed society, right? So that was our empowering message to everyone. And
Correct.
what makes this different is we used to apply this in real world industry scenarios for these certification, right? So
Correct.
Microsoft has given these, prepared, not only Microsoft, each and every vendor has prepared these certifications
Certifications
for,
based on the
yes,
solution.
to,
Yeah. Or
yes, based on their services to learn on that. But most of the ones get certified based on those certifications. When they go to the industry, they get a totally different thing. I think most of the ones experience that. But we are going to merge these two into a one and give it as a
yeah.
one particular core area, right? So,
Very
for
correct. Correct.
example, let's say Azure, right? So, if you know how these virtual machines are working on, how the availabilities, redundancies are working on, then you know how to map your solutions. And even if you get a troubleshooting issue, you know how to do it. You even when you see an error, you know, okay, this has to be done this way, right? Because I know we are humans. Once we do the certifications, once we pass the exams and all, we are
We will
not going to
forget. Yeah.
touch that. Yes, exactly. We are going to never. We are not going to touch that, right? So if we have that hands-on experience, then we have a somewhat uh, like some
Yeah.
things will be stored in our mind, right? So that is more
Definitely.
important for us to work in a company, right? And we are going to give
S-
you all some mentorships as well, how to
Yeah.
focus on these things. And always we are trying to build some communities as well with y'all, so y'all can discuss everything and always build a network, right? So you all may face, like when you start these classes and all, you all get to know about the industry people. With that network, it will be many useful for you in future needs to get interact with others and even to learn things. This is more specific, more valuable actually.
Correct. Correct. Yeah. So as Tisara mentioned, so what is industry focus fully hands-on. Let's say you want to. I'll take one example. Let's say you want to know about the Azure firewall. So how it designed. It is a software-defined firewall. It is not like other third party like a Fortinet or Palo Alto. So where we will deep dive into Azure firewall, what how you can uh, do a landing zone with the Azure firewalls. So we will do like kind of boot camps, like based on it is based on the students. So we will plan that as well. I just take an example of Azure firewall. So there are many services where we will focus in that way. Yeah.
Exactly, because we have some specifically industry focus. I think we have worked with multiple projects as well. So from those projects we have get some experiences. So we are love to share these things with you all and apply these models to your teaching co uh, guidances as well, and to give that particular 100% to you all to learn things.
Yep.
And even like the technology is updating, so we have to be always updated in that as well. So uh, yeah, let me move on with our certification programs which we offered. Like as I explained, like we have some specialized certification boot camps and specialized workshops we are going to plan, and the professional certifications programs we are going to have, like based on the this year we are mainly focused on Microsoft certifications, and probably in the second half of the year, like on the end of the year, we are going to start with uh, AWS and GCP as well for the certifications. And mainly this year we are mainly focus is for the Microsoft, because I think we have some, once we started the classes and all, will give that message, because we have some sort of uh, gifts for the students as well. So with the this year, that's why we are mainly focused on this particular Microsoft certifications, because we are coming with some projects and all. So that's why. And uh, basically, this is our main Microsoft certifications we are going to have. So basically, we have the Azure area, Azure certifications area as well, the fundamentals, then the administrator level, and the Azure architect expert level. These are the Azure pillar. And we have DevOps as well, DevOps developer associate, and the DevOps engineer
Engineer
expert as
experts.
well, right? So once we start this, probably we will be starting the Azure fundamentals and the administrator certifications on next month. So in that we are going to, once the students and all are registered, so we will be giving them one-to-one mapping how they can, once they started doing these certifications, once they certified in its associate, we will be starting whether they are going for DevOps side or the infrastructure with the solution architect side. So these things we will be discussing on the those classes, and people who are interested in security, we are going to put them to the security classes as well. So we are planning to do them as well, and even not for the fresh ones, even people who have already certified in these areas, if they willing to go for a certification which they want based on our social media platforms and all, and even in WhatsApp groups, we are going to publish when the classes are going to start. So we will be publishing those details, so you all can get registered and come to our classes as well. So this is basically the DevOps pillar, and we have security. In the security side, we will be focusing on the each and every area, because it's kind of a most interesting area for most of the ones, right? So we are going to
Correct.
give you all some industry practices as well, even let's say from starting from where a SOC operation team will work, from there to a SOC solution build, how you are going to build an
The
architect on a,
framework, yeah, how the
yeah,
SOC
exactly.
framework works. Correct.
Yeah, when comes to the Microsoft and all, Shanuka, Microsoft is mainly focused on certain frameworks. But when we go to the security side, there are multiple
True.
frameworks are there. Not only that, we have offensive security as well, right? So most
Correct.
of the ones
Exactly.
are trending topics, is ethical hacking and all, right? So offensive
Yep.
side is there. So we will be discussing those things as well. So I think. the new students and all the university leavers, fresh students, their trending area will be security, I think, right? So we'll
Correct.
have to, we are going to play a major role in security as well. So,
Not just
because we are
certification, again it is real world
exactly,
scenarios and real world labs you will be playing on security certifications with CloudX. Yeah,
exactly,
CloudX.
exactly. Yes, because uh, there are a lot of hands-on things to discuss on security because it's kind of a responsibility as well. If you are going for a company as a security guy, then you have a responsibility, bigger responsibility as well. I'm not telling
Correct.
like other areas doesn't have a responsibility. They have, but uh,
This is more
security
sensitive. Yeah,
people, yes, more sensitive because more because that's why mostly the security people get hired in much more granular levels and much more paid as well. They will get paid
correct.
as well because other areas also getting paid, but security is more focused on.
Cloud
So
and
and
security is the cyber security is the now a topic in terms of job.
exactly,
Correct. Job
yes,
demand.
yes, exactly. So the other one will be the Microsoft 365. I think Shanuga can explain on that certifications. I think we have covering all the most of the ones. And one more thing I have to tell, like this is our track on the certifications, but based on the we are going to plan some other certifications as well when it's come to Azure. We have Azure specifically the specialty exams. So we are going to plan them as well, specialty for networking, even for SAP, right? ERP
Yep.
is also we have. So we are planning to do them as well. I think most of the ones, maybe it's a very hard certification, but we are planning to do.
Correct.
So not
The
only that, hybrid
AVD,
cloud certifications
the
we are going to
AVD.
do.
Yep.
Yes, Azure
AVD
Virtual
as well.
Desktop. So these
Correct.
things also come into in our pipeline. So in here we mainly focus these core areas because if a person do these core areas in Azure or DevOps or the other areas, we can go for the specialties, right? So
Correct. Correct.
we just need to put the baseline of this our students. If they get these knowledge done, we are going to put them into these tracks where they want to do their mastering, right?
Correct.
So
Correct.
not only in Microsoft, this will come to the AWS and GCP as well, and other
Other
vendor
vendors as well. Yeah.
certifications also. Exactly. Yes. So we usually have already we have prepared that plan, kind of a roadmap. So we will be giving that guidance to the students during our classes for them
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
choose
You
their area.
correct. Yeah. You can expect some
Exactly.
like appliers from our end. We will be keep on post. What we are going to start. Near future. So you will hopefully you will get that
Exactly.
as well. Yeah. Yeah. This
Yeah.
move
Yeah.
on. Great.
Okay. So basically, so we will be starting our first two classes on March 14th. We will be starting the Microsoft 365 classes where Shanuka will be conducting on, and the Azure classes on 15th March. And we will be sharing these details by soon next week with the maybe the certification courses, the course fees and all you all can pay in installments, right? So there's no any hard fast rules on that, and even we are giving the fundamental certification totally free in Azure and M365 both because we need to give the fundamentals for y'all to learn it very clearly and give the correct fundamentals. Then only y'all can learn on the other basement. If you put the basements from these certifications, then y'all can build up your expertise. So I hope I will share the registration details and all in our LinkedIn and Facebook and our social media, even our WhatsApp groups as well. So
Great.
we'll add you all to our TechCloudX Academy group as well, and we will be posting these details on that. So I have to tell one more thing, like this 7 weeks, 6 weeks, this will be like based on our practicals and the troubleshootings you all are getting. This can be expanded, but we are trying to give you kind of a homeworks as well. I have to tell that as well, right? So we are
Yeah, yeah,
giving
yeah,
you some
definitely.
homeworks to do, because otherwise after the classes most of the students will come into the next day class
And then
before,
blind.
like you all are going to open the things which we have told you all before that 5 or 10 minutes, right? So we will be giving some homeworks. This is not the school actually, but we just need to give these homeworks and all for you
Yeah,
all to
we're
get
just
practice
expecting. Yeah,
and
correct.
be with this. Exactly. Because then you all are being with this, right? So අර අපේ භාෂාවෙන් කිව්වොත් අර බොක්කෙන්ම මේකට බැහැලා වැඩේ කරන්න ඕනේ.
You
So
are
එතකොට තමයි අර ඔයාලගේ motivation එකත් එක්ක your passion is there. The passion will build with that. So uh, not only that, because if you all put this associate and the fundamental certifications correctly, get the hands-ons means you all can build up your other steps in your journey
yep.
easily, right? So uh, and we will be sharing these details so you all can get registered to the classes. And basically we will be having the classes on weekends, for everyone will be available on weekends, because I know most of the ones are IT professionals and all, they are very hard to do the classes on weekdays, right? But uh, in some cases, we are planning to have some practical sessions as well. But based on the students' availabilities, we'll plan on the practical sessions, because we are trying to give you all the uh, how these things are working on, and with that, we are going to teach you all the practicals more, because then only you all get the experiences. Anything you need to add on O365 side, Chanaka?
Not, nothing. This so it's I think everyone clear on this. So yeah, you explained well.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, you move on.
So if anyone has any questions, any
Correct.
doubts about these classes and our the previous slide, the certifications, any doubts, questions? Feel
So
yeah,
yeah, feel free to drop a message. So we will review and we will give you answer. Maybe we will have
exactly.
some
Yes,
Q&A section also as well as so
yes, yes. I think
uh,
we are almost with the session time, but is
yeah,
we'll do this part as well, because we need to, because the most important things are in the end. So we'll do
correct.
them as well. And we will be having the classes mainly on online basis, basically Microsoft Teams and all. And but I have to tell that as well. So we will be expecting each and everyone's attention for the classes, because we will be if the instructor will be mainly highly focused on individuals, each and everyone, because we are not going to take much more students to a batch, right? Because otherwise, if we take hundreds of students to a one batch, then the focus will go, right? So we are going to take a limited amount and do the classes, because we need to give a good productivity and a good quality coursework for the students to learn things and get certified. That was our main intention on the as a academy. And as I told, like learning engagement is highly satisfied, and learning needs, even like you all can reach out to the instructor if you all have any doubts regarding your certifications or anything. Like our main focus is to give our best to the students, right? And not only that, We are planning, like we are after a one particular batch, we are going to teach you all how you all can do the certifications, and how to prepare your even your exam day, how you are going to do, how you are going to maintain your mindset and all, because most of the ones, they study and go for the certification based on their confusions and all the things, they lose the certifications, right? So we are going to uh, give that benefits to the students, guide them as well. Not only that, we are planning to give them some kind of a exam benefits as well. We are working on that, but we'll talk to those things in the classes. So it's kind of an international offer, kind of a card or something they are going to give for the students. So we'll inform these things. We are working on the background. So uh, anything else, Tanuk, on that?
Nothing. Yeah, it's clear. Great.
Okay. Okay.
So
So
I had a
as we
couple of
told, like,
questions, so I'm replying. Yeah, you
yeah.
continue.
Okay.
Great.
Okay. So as we told, like the supporting channels, we are going to build each and every course. We are going to build a WhatsApp group, kind of a forum, so you all can ask questions and mentorships. We are going to make kind of a mentoring group as well for everyone to get uh, update with the technologies and all. And even if we get a job opportunity, we will be putting into those channels, so you all can apply. If not only that, once you applied, let us know, so we also can recommend for the organizations, this is our students and all. If it is a known one, we will give our 100% support for the students and all. And even we will give us y'all the success rates as well for passing the exams, right? Because we, as a academy, we are going to take that responsibility as well, because if we are teaching y'all, we have to teach y'all in the correct way. And y'all also paying something for us, and y'all are going to pay for the certification as well. So that value we have to keep and give you the best quality things. So that part will be handled by us. So we are make sure to give that to you all, because otherwise it won't be productive, right? So uh, anyway, we are going to help you all on that. And so our key major area today's session will be this: achieve this success. Because I know, like, we do these certifications, we learn things to make our career path success and get some paid salary, right? Or something hired for a good company and get hired and build our life, right? So because we also have a dream, right? So to become, we have a target, right, to achieve that, right? So basically, TechCloudX is kind of a academy or a uh, company that helps for you all, because we also have some sort of tech companies. If we also get those companies, if they are hiring some engineers or any employees, we also can tell them there are some good guys in us. We can give your curriculums to them, and we can recommend them to y'all. And because we can get that responsibility and tell them,
Yep.
no, these people we have teach them, taught them, so they are in a good
Yeah.
confidence to work in an environment. So we
Correct.
just need to make that confidence from y'all as well, because it as an academy we cannot do that within our end, because we
Yeah. Yeah.
need your support also. Because if you learn something, if you learn and if you get certified, means it's for you, not for your parents or not for your brothers and sisters. It's for you, and you are making your path, right? So we are trying to help you all in this arm as
Yep.
well, with the uh, particular job opportunities. If we get any opportunities, we are going to put you all, even if we get a project or something in we are going to put you all as well, but uh, we will be notifying them in these support mentoring channels as well. So other thing is like always you all keep kind of a path or your growth plan. Even after this session, take a piece of paper and write something who you are going to be in next few years, right? Think of this thing. Take a 30 minutes or 15 minutes, take a paper and write it, right? And think of you are going to be in which area, which thing you are going to do, right? Maybe already there can be IT professionals are there in the session, but they think like, no, we are going to upskill our things, we are going to switch, right? So I will be coming to that slide as well. But students and other ones, just think of what are the things you are going to be, right? So the learning hands-on has to be there, and then you all can get certified on that area and you all can become experts, right? So this is kind of a roadmap or a growth plan you all can keep on. And for the IT professionals who willing to, or the beginners who are going to start, right? So if you all have already some skills, check whether how you can map these things, right? Build these things and do the relevant certifications, right? And get the hands-on practicals, experiences, because experience is the most important thing in a job, right?
Yep.
Because you all can get the certifications in many ways, but the experience cannot get, right? So it has to be there.
Yeah.
And you all can get internally, you all can uplift your or get promotions, or you all can uplift your existing job role to another good position, or you all can apply for another company or another organization, or you all can work as an external consultant for another company. So various ways are there, so you all can be in that as well. Yeah, anything else, Shanuka?
Yeah, yeah, this is good and well and good. So what I want to add in here, so as Tisara mentioned, so experience, it's very most important things, not after job. It's a before job. You're before getting your job, you will interview by someone else. So you should be well prepared for the interview. This is, something is challenging part nowadays. So we will help you out all the way to get crack your interview as well. Correct.
Exactly.
So yeah,
And the other part will be the skills beyond the certifications, right? You all should have kind of a communication skills, soft skills has to be there, right? As IT professional, if you all are being willing to be IT professional, you should have a good communication skills, right? And how you are going to talk to a person, work with an people, work with a team, right? Those skills you have to build. And problem solving mindset has to be there. You get a issue in your environment when you are working as a technical guy, you should have to have a mindset. And professional branding, it has to be there. You should have to have your own brand, right? So,
correct.
and build your own project portfolio, right? So if
Yeah,
you work for something, make it in a portfolio. These experiences you have gained from these projects, list down them point wise or paragraph wise, or make a portfolio.
correct.
Because
Make remark your works. I mean, to
exactly,
others.
because yes, because this is kind of a I don't like to use that word, but it's kind of a business now, right?
Correct.
Because you are going to sell yourself, your skills to another company or a organization, right? So for
You
that
should market
you have
yourself.
to
Yeah,
exactly, for that you have to build your professional branding, right? So we like to help you all on that as well. So we'll see on the courses and all. And the other thing is like career opportunities these days, high demanding ones are this DevSecOps is there, the data and AI professionals are there, and the security area as well, right? And remote and global job market is now expanding for every countries. So you all can get more opportunities on this. So anything to add on here, Shanuka? Because maybe you are working in another country now, right? So
Yeah,
I'm in Sri Lanka, but you are in another country. You have a
country.
different angle of this. So you also can include your input in here as well. I think this will more valuable
Yep.
for our students.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
true. So, yep. So, I'm really enjoying, remote work. So I'm, as we both are working in a multinational company, or, regional, not regional limited. So internationally we are working, and, different time zones, and how as you mentioned, how we handle the pressure under, so those things because, now, all candidates, or all, experts are, enjoying remote works, because without stress, so they can work anywhere. They can do, whatever, doesn't matter where they're sitting. So this is one of the freedom when we have a cloud opportunity, cloud career. Yep.
exactly. Right. So the our final message from our session will be like, because I will be taking up with Hari, because I think almost I have taken some time from you all.
Yeah.
So last message from us is to learn things, practice them, right? Because as humans, if we learn something, we will forget it in a certain time, right? So do some kind of a practical things with that and get certified. Build your own model, maybe your studying pattern or your speaking pattern, right? And apply it to anything, maybe for your organization. If you are a public speaker or a consultant, apply it to those customers,
Blog
organization.
wider. Yeah.
Yes, you can write your own blogs, or you can post these things in LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a good platform to that. You all can market your professionalism in there and grow and maintain. Maintenance is a kind of a important thing, right? Because if you are putting anything, any contents on LinkedIn or anything, you have to do it continuously, right? If you are putting it once a month or once a year, it won't be maintaining properly. Because if you have certain services, because we are providing some services, right? You have to maintain it. So it's kind
Correct.
of a, this is also kind of a life cycle, right? Your job cycle, right? So
Exactly.
keep on this and practice these things. I think anything else, any questions, any clarifications, and y'all can follow up us on LinkedIn and Facebook. Y'all can
And
scan this
Facebook.
QR codes and y'all can follow up us. So we will be putting the updates on the classes, upcoming classes, soon by next week. So y'all can get registered for these classes. And I think y'all maybe got some kind of a idea where you all can start. Maybe if you all have any doubts or anything, you all can just reach out to us in that WhatsApp group or even Facebook or in LinkedIn even.
Yeah.
So we will be actively working on these things as well. And like any questions, any clarifications, so you all can let us
Yeah,
know in
feel free
the
to
chat.
raise your questions. So we will be this time for you. You can ask any
Yes,
question.
exactly.
So we will be helping you out.
So hi, this
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Shanu.
Hi, Kavindu.
Yeah. Hi.
Yeah. So at one slide I heard you said that Shanu has some GCP certifications for the
Correct.
regional, like for some region that he's working on. What is that like? Is it like region dependent or something?
Yeah, yeah. You mean I'm working based on Qatar region?
Okay, so is it like, do we also have to do that? Like, if I'm like, I want to work for, let's say, just as for an example, let's say I want to work for some, let's say, Australia. So do I have
Mm-hmm.
to get a? certification based on that
No,
area?
No, no,
I
no,
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 don't
no,
believe.
no.
Kavindu, no. This actually it's a professional certification, right? So it is basically a worldwide recognized certification which is offered by Google itself, right? So that certification will be valid for each and every country. But I
Yeah.
think the Shanuka mentioned like he's working for
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Qatar
Middle East
region and
region
he's working for a he's working for a
solution.
Google partner,
Oh, okay,
Google
okay. Yeah,
partner as
I
well.
was
It's
under
a
that idea as well. So that was something new to
right,
me.
right.
So
Ah,
I thought
okay, okay.
we have to get different,
Uh, no, in not
certification.
only GCP, in Microsoft, AWS, there's no any region specific certifications coming through. So
Yeah.
it's globally recognized because as a vendor, they will be offering these certifications for you all to learn, get certified in that particular services and area.
All right. So if I understood correctly, that we will be going to have two sessions per week, right? One for the one from Yutisara and one from Shanuka. Is that correct?
Yes, two
Yeah.
classes. One is Azure related, and Shanuka will be doing the Microsoft
And
365 classes.
Okay, so we are going to learn about like to step into two pillars of this with this, right?
correct, correct.
Yes,
Okay, all
like
right.
because if you are willing to go with Azure, you all can go with the Azure certifications. If you all are working to go with Microsoft 365, then you all can go with that pillar. Even if you are willing to learn both, you can join the both classes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no
that is
problem at all.
actually one of my questions as well because I am not like, I don't have any experience with cloud technologies. I was just a
Okay,
SE and yeah, in our company we didn't have any cloud services or whatever because it was a product-based company. So it was
Mhm.
catering
okay,
just to a set of customers, not like it was not online. It was just, for some users only. So there were no need to
okay,
include any
okay,
cloud whatsoever. So I don't have any
okay,
clear understanding about what should I learn. Like,
Mm.
so how can I like
okay.
clarify that?
Yeah, basically, like if you are willing to work in this Microsoft 365, is basically going with the productive applications like Outlook, Word, Excel, and for organizations, they are going to manage admins, the system administrators, uh, the system engineers. Those people are going to work in those areas, right? Because there should be a person to manage these users' devices centrally, right? So it's a SaaS product actually, which Microsoft is offering on, and device management, applying the policies, restrict these things. For those things, there should be a person, right? For these areas are covered under uh, Microsoft 365 mainly, right?
Exactly,
And
yeah,
when
correct.
it's come to Azure and all, it will be basically covering on the infrastructure, the when it's come to DevOps and all, it's going with this code integrations, automations and all. And security pillar is there. Yeah, willing to work in security, the security is there. So before going to that, like if you have a aim or kind of a plan to move to infrastructure or security base, then you should start from Azure, right? And if you have a plan to move from these productive applications, right? And for this identity and access management part, right? So
Yeah,
IAM
yeah,
part we usually tell. So if that
correct.
area, then it's better if you can start from Microsoft 365 because
Yeah, in
even
a
uh,
mm,
yeah, 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 Shanu,
yeah,
go
you
ahead.
go on. Yeah. Okay. So let's say you are managing Active Directory on-premise Active Directory. So how it work like high identity. So how you manage group policies on Windows Active Directory. So similarly, you want to manage the same kind of hybrid scenario with your Active Directory or identity management or admin center or email, how to reset the cloud email passwords, how to manage admin activities. So right courses in our mic M365, so where you will club with your active directory, Windows Active Directory and this. So on the other hand, yes, the Azure, as this explained, you want to adopt cloud virtual machines like a VMware. If you are working with a VMware or Hyper-V technology, so it replaced, cloud Azure infrastructure. So, where you can create VM and build software defined networks. So yeah, the right path is Azure administrator. So two
And
different things.
the,
Yeah.
yeah, when you build these things more, like if you put the basement on this area, because I'm not telling, like I'm not going to market our products, but if
Yep.
you if you learn these two areas, it won't be kind of a thing like you don't miss these things in your industry. Maybe in some points you may need the O365 as well. Simply like
Yes.
uh, in some integrations, maybe you have to, if you are deploying a cloud application, right? Maybe you need to integrate these things in with the O365 or Microsoft 365 applications. For that, you should have to have some sort of a knowledge. So I think if you are willing to go with uh, infrastructure and that pillar, infrastructure, network, security pillar, it's better to start with Azure and all. But if you are going with the applications more related to Active Directory, Enter ID, user management, and device management with these productive applications, then it's more flexible enough for uh, Microsoft
M365. Yeah.
365. And not only that, if you are moving for data and AI side also, uh, both the areas will be involved.
Yeah.
Azure
Correct.
and Microsoft 365 is also involved.
It's combined.
All
Exactly.
right.
Because uh, mainly like for in security as well, if you are going for security as well, the Microsoft 365, we have different security area. Defender, Office 365, those things. If you need to learn the security, then you should do that as well. Even it won't be actually a waste, because if you learn something, it won't be something waste. So
Yes. So,
think of that.
what if like I want to study both the certifications, and how much time like should I invest on on the classes, like the hands-on practices and all?
Usually, we usually plan to do the classes around 2 hours like time, right?
Yeah,
But maybe there
that
the
part is
labs
okay.
and all. Yeah,
Yeah,
for
after
you
that
to
I mean
invest
like
on time,
you,
right?
you you mentioned that you will be giving sort of kind of like homework
Yes.
for us
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
study on our own. So, like, how
Yeah.
much time should we like invest on them to successfully complete
Ye-
both of the parts?
Yes. Basically, like it's actually the time management, right?
Yeah.
Because more you learn, more you gain, right? Because if you have, let's say, if you are a working person, right? Once you come, like I'm telling about the practical scenarios, right? Once you come home, maybe in your office, you can just do some sort of a practical, right? Because you don't need to take servers or specific laptops to your office, because you just need to log into these portals and you can do the practicals, right, easily. So
Yeah,
when
just
you
all
get
the
a
all
free
the
time,
VMwares and everything will be on the server, like on the browser, right? We don't have to install anything on our laptops, right?
exactly,
Nothing. Nothing.
exactly,
Yeah.
we have built the particular lab scenarios, right, our own lab scenarios. So we will be giving it to you all, and we will be doing some labs during the class as well. And with y'all, in my classes I'm doing the practicals with y'all, in Shanuka is doing practicals with y'all, so y'all can discuss on issues, troubleshootings. We will be discussing doing the things, and we will be giving some part of practicals for you to do at home as well, and come on the next week with us. Maybe you face issues, maybe you have learned something new from that. we can discuss with, then others can learn that. So kind of an interactive session, like
Yeah, the open
when you
session.
get a
Yeah,
exactly,
correct.
when you get a free time, you can do the practicals. There's no any hard fast rule. Then we are giving that customized lab for you to, even you do the certification. After that also you can practice it
Yep,
with you, and you can do the practicals, and you can add more things to your own lab, because
correct.
that will be more useful for you all.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's
Kamilu,
perfect.
so yeah, one more thing, we define, all the course, like, 6 week, 5 weeks courses. I mean, so
Okay.
it's based on your, how you adopt your, how you doing your labs, how we, uh, drag the labs to, it is time management again. So we have some
Yes.
estimate time within 5 weeks, 6 weeks. So it may drag, it may not drag. So consider like a 6 week, 5 weeks or 6 weeks for complete your entire certification program.
Okay, so I
Yes.
was just
So
making sure that like if I'm actually interested on doing both, so I
Hmm.
just wanted to assure that I
Great.
can do both within like because I only have 5 days for practice both of the things. That's why
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
asking.
Yeah,
So like Kavindu, so you just put a message to me. So we'll have a chat, right? So
Ah, okay,
we'll
sure.
we'll have a chat and see, like, I think me myself or Shanuka can help you on, because to
yeah,
find out the
that would be
track,
great.
because
Great.
yes, because if anyone has a problem, like, just reach out to us. So we'll have a one-to-one session, and we'll try to, because based on your interest only you have to select the path, right? Because uh, exactly, because otherwise if you press on something you cannot do anything, right? Because with that we'll try to have a, you just put a message to me, so
Yeah,
like
we
in
will
the
have maybe
group.
one-to-one session, and
Yeah,
get you
we'll
understand
try.
more, and accordingly we can arrange.
Yeah,
And
thank you very much. Yeah.
like, yeah, okay, thanks a lot. And Mustaq, I think we will be doing the security suit as well once after this April holidays are coming on. So once after the April month, we will be starting the security suit as well. So basically,
Correct.
these days we are working on some security guys as well to get some labs. So because we are going to build some labs, very
Oh,
high technical labs for the security. Because for example, when we once we take this SC 200, it's basically going with SOC operations, Sentinel and those things. So we have to be very specific and very deep areas. So we are going to mainly focus on these certifications and taking bit long time to do these practicals as well in these certifications. But anyway, we are going to start end of April or first week of May, like time. We are going to plan these security certifications as well in our roadmap. And by June or July, we are going to start the DevOps sessions as well, and infrastructure as a services, because we need to give the Azure services, the infrastructure services core basics and the administrator level knowledge for our students to start the uh, security and the DevOps. So then only they will be more confidence enough, because security layer is underneath with the infrastructure, right? Without the infrastructure, we cannot place the security. And even to automate these process and make these infrastructure as a code, we should know how the infrastructure will work. With that only, it depends on the DevOps and the CI/CD and the developer associate. Those certifications are going on. So that's why we usually start with this, and going forward, we are going to put all the tracks.
correct. Yeah.
And because this is our first startup, so with that we will be continuing this each year. So then only we will be batch on batch. We will be having the classes.
Yes. True.
I hope Mustaq will be cleared on that, right? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anything else, guys?
Okay. Great.
Okay, I think
Yeah, Tisra. Yeah. So we received
all
some
good.
message, so we need to get back to Mustaq and a few others.
Yeah,
So yeah,
yeah.
think
Okay
seems
then.
good.
Thanks all
Yeah,
for
thank you for
trusting us.
joining us. Correct.
Yeah,
And
and see you all in the classes. And hopefully, we are planning to have some other awareness sessions as well upcoming months. So hope we all participate on that as well. And cheers for everyone. And be with the technologies.
yeah,
That's the message.
wish you all the best
Yeah.
for your
Okay.
upcoming path. Yeah. All right.
Okay. See you all then.
Great.
Good night,
Thank.
everyone.
Good
See
night,
you all.
all. Bye
Bye.
bye. See you.